Hello, family. Yeah! He's back. He's not back. Because the old him is gone. He's better than ever. And then we're going to go to Sirius. And then we're going to go to Lyra. And then we're going to go to Andromeda. And that was your intro today. Welcome to Galactic Tarot. Oh my God. Can you feel that good energy since the 12-12 gateway? We've been good, haven't we, baby Groot? And people are leaving instead of gathering in. They're like, it's one of these days. It's one of these days where there's a little too much energy for me. It's one of these days where he tells me everything is better than it's ever been, but I feel sad, Alexander. Let me explain that. Let me explain that before you just run off. What I was going through recently is what some people are going through now. Does that make sense? Sometimes there are people on the planet that go through certain things before you do. Sometimes you go through things before I do. We do this for each other. Oh my God. Ebenezer, it's the one time of the year I can wear this hideous, ridiculous sweatshirt. Am I crooked? Am I crooked? Probably should have done this first. But this is Galactic Tarot. It's the real Sybil. Sybil. If I don't meet Sybil soon, I'm going to flip the desk. Jimmy and Jimmy. Anybody who comes and watches this later just thinks he's a madman, which maybe he is. Welcome, everybody. We have a good time here at Galactic Tarot. Even if it seems like we're not having a good time, we're having a freaking blast. You know why? Because we're all sending together. You know why? Did you feel that on 12/14? Did you see it? Oh, that was yesterday. Did you see it yesterday? Oh my God. My sister, are you in the building? My family, are you in the building? Oh my God. Well, first of all, oh my God, it's been real great. It's been real great. That's just what I would like to say. I'd like to start it off with that. I've got so many galactic downloads. I can't put them right here at the beginning of the video because then they'll be lost. I can promise you that there will be, there she is. I promise you that there will be many videos coming, a lot of videos. Like I have like a list. There's a list. When I get pissed, you get a list. I'm not pissed though. You know what I mean. We're having a good time. Should we just get on into it? Wait a minute. Who gets the? I'm gonna have to pull up the other camera. Say goodbye, Groot. Goodbye, Groot. Yay, everybody! You see Alexander's back. Oh, the camera. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Even though you can't really. I'll have to pull it up. Who gets the bunny cards? Merry Christmas bunny cards. Oh. Yeah, baby. Oh, God. Can you see it? Can you see it? That's not a 9. Sorry, Virgo. That's a 6. Gemini's rescue, but I don't like Gemini's, Alexander. That's because you're a little too structured. We're going to need you to change that right away. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so Gemini gets the bunny cards. Remind me, if I happen to start shuffling the yellow deck for Gemini, make sure you stop me right away. Geminis, I know you're in the building. I know you're in the building. How do you know you're on the right track? My sister. That session. Oh, my brains. My brains. Okay, I should, oh, there it is. Thought I didn't have it. Okay. All right. Aries. 444. No joke. You could make it up, but why would you want to? Aries, let's do this. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know there is the middle of the camera, and there we go. I can't hear it, but I don't want to upset the algorithm. The last video, YouTube warned me. They're like, this is a warning. You're playing music. There's no having a good time without money. Alexa, volume up. You can leave the world behind. Oh, rhythm of the night. What do you work out to in the gym, Alexander? DeBarge. Actually, today it was grassroots. A million years. Wait a million years just to have you hear me. Sometimes I look at like the other old guys. The other keeps it young up in here. I look at these old guys out there, and I'm like wondering what they're listening to. Like, are they listening to like house music while I'm listening to like the box stuff? Give ticket for an airplane. Ain't got time to take a fast train. Lonely days are gone. I'm going home. My baby just wrote me a letter. Christina! It's already better on this end, Ronnie. Just know that whatever's going on is ascension symptoms. I know it's been crazy. I know a lot of people are losing it. I know a lot of people are really going through it out there. And I will just tell you this. And I've never felt better. Do all the things. Before I put all this energy into the Aries cards, do all the things. All things. Like, I mean, all the things. But then not really all the things. Like, don't do the things that you know you shouldn't be doing. The things that your gut's been telling you not to do. I haven't drank in 3 months. I haven't smoked anything in 3 months. I haven't done anything. And when I say smoke anything, I mean that Alexander might have been smoking tobacco, the hand-rolled organic, but he's not anymore. So judge ye not unless ye shan't be judged. Judge those that tell you not to do things that are doing them. Judge them instead. No, don't judge anybody. Unconditional love. But anyways, I don't even know. It needs a whole video. It needs a whole video. Like, what have I even done today? Like, what have I even done? I woke up, made sure I remember my dreams. I wrote down my dreams. I take the cold shower. I don't know why the water is so cold coming out of the tap, probably because it's cold in the ground. And then I meditate. And then I go to the gym. And then I'm meditating at the gym. And then I'm working out. And then it's like steam room, sauna, like back, the smoothie. It's just a lot of stuff, guys. There's a lot of stuff. The green juice. Oh my God. 2 lemons with half a sprig of Jacinto kale. Oh my God. Thank me in the morning. Aries, what does Spirit want you to know? Now it's much too late for me to take a second look. I chose the dark side and now I'm doing bad. You should have chosen love and then you wouldn't be sad. Oh, oh God. Big shout out to all the people out there that are exposing the truth. Aries, December 15th to January 15th. Quantum reading and maybe some love stuff. Maybe. Let's see if it's in the cards. Oh, Jimmy, I freaking love you. Sometimes I realize that I'm like doing spells to force Jimmy to move here, and then like Spirit's like, hey, don't do that. He's like, what's happening in my life? And I'm like, oops. A very powerful wizard is like, come home to Sedona. All right, and let's just make sure these cards are actually in the shot. There we go. Get. All right. Okay. All right. It's a little messy. It's a little messy, but there it is. There it is, Aries. Boom. not so much on the love stuff, but there's some friendship stuff. Okay. And a little bit of music. Good stuff. Okay. All right. Spending time alone after a fight. Okay, so there was a fight last month. At some point, it was probably around, oh my God, Thanksgiving. Can we just, family, can we hit pause on the Aries reading for a second and then hit play on the entire Zodiac wheel for a second? What the heck was that? What I saw as the tarot reader, as the facilitator of things, talking to all these people. Wow. If it wasn't Thanksgiving exactly, the day before, the day after, oh, major stuff moving around. Some major pieces were moving on and off of the table. Joanne! Everybody give Joanne a round of applause. Joanne, that video was fire, by the way. Thank you for sending that to me. Joanne's going to be on the channel soon. You're all going to be on the channel soon. Get everybody on the channel. Anyways, back to the Aries reading. Unpause. Here we go. The Hermit. Spending time alone after a fight. This fight was necessary. These things were necessary. These were agreements. Some of the things that took place seem like, ooh, I don't know, breakups took place, things happened. People showed a side of themselves that might not be a side of themselves. Demons, so to speak, will rumble into the surface to be seen. Before I will say this, and I'll say this to everybody, so kind of like pause but play still at the same time. Before you punish anybody or something that took place, I will say this. Is that them? Yes, because it's all you, it's all them. But something took place that was not typical, and it wasn't typical for a reason. It had to be seen by them. You agreed to have what was seen last month that you're now sitting with now. You agreed to have this be seen. They agreed to have that be seen. And you did take part in this. Please do not blame only them when this was an agreement. You two are, you two, whoever this is, your boss, it probably is some sort of love figure. It's probably somebody that you agreed to do spiritual work with. It's probably somebody from a past lifetime. It's definitely somebody from a past lifetime. Spirit stops me. There's the High Priestess. Okay, moving on from there. What I will just say, let me just finish that thought. Do not blame them. Do not blame them. And look where you can be blamed. Okay? You did take part in this. And you agreed to this. These are soul family members. These are people that had to be in your soul family, because if they weren't in your soul family, you would have never worked this out with them. Okay. So even if you're thinking, but Alexander, it's over and I feel so much better. I'm not saying it's not over. What I'm saying is make sure you can see where you're to blame, because you are. Welcome to Galactic Tarot. Gently caress the like button. Okay. So what's going on? What's going on now? Okay, what's going on December 15th? December 30th. Oh my God. All right. The High Priestess. So you're sitting with this thing, you can see beyond the veil. And what you're seeing beyond the veil, you're looking through the spiritual window, and there's some things that you will not stand for any longer. Aries, I love it. Boundaries. Create those boundaries. Step into those big boy and big girl pants. Big person pants, Alexander. You can't say boy or girl. I'm so sorry. That I'm not sorry. Moving on. Anyways, looking through that spiritual window, the veil has fallen, and you can see beyond the veil. You can, like, something has very much so shifted when you know you're in your inner child. Okay. This next little segment, once again, it goes for everybody. Wow, they really want me to say a lot during this Aries reading. Okay. Some of the people that we've been hanging out with, some of the people that you are hanging out with now, here's my thing. Is there an echo? Are y'all having an echo? An echo? Oh no. Oh no. How about now? Is it happening now? It's still happening? What if I put the microphone over here? Is that better? Yes, that's better. Or yes, it's still echoing.
Billy. Yup, it's echoing. You're all saying yes. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Is it better?
It wasn't there when you started. Not better. Okay.
How about now? I just turned off sound. I turned off sound on the other camera. It's probably Doug. He's just on fire so much. They're like, get him out of the flow. I'm gonna say it. I remember exactly where I was with the inner child. We're good now. Are we good now? So I can bring the microphone closer. We got a boom in the shot. We got a boom in the shot. Yes, it's better. Oh my God, I freaking love you all. Thank you. Whoever said it first, who are you? Oof. Who brought it up? Who brought it up? Was it? You know who it was? I remember who it was. It was Gary, wasn't it? Oh God, there's so many yeses, I can't even find it. Either way, thank you for whoever brought it up. All right, inner child. Okay, so when it comes to people, all right, whoever they are, family members, lovers, friends, people in our business life, people at work. When we really, really care and we really, really wonder why things aren't working out, and we put all this time as the lover that you are, because you guys remember, you know, if you're watching this channel, you know that love is the only real house of magic and all that other stuff is weak sauce. These people that we work and we work and we work and we work and we care and we care, and they can't see you. They can't see us. You don't need to force anybody to see you. I see you. We see you. There's people out there that definitely see you. And at the end of the day, and I know I don't have a child, so I have to put myself into these shoes of having a child. But here's the thing. If I did have a child, just sit with this for a moment. And maybe not right now, but maybe later. These people that we worry about what they think, these people that we're like, working on. If you did have a child and the child was still incredibly impressionable, would you let these people babysit the child? Oof. He's got some codes. Would you let these people babysit your child? Okay? Because if you wouldn't let these people babysit your child, does your inner child feel comfortable to be around them? Why do we put so much time and effort into people that because of their tendencies, they won't even allow our inner child to be around? Oh my God, that is loaded. That is a warehouse full of file cabinets, my family. Oh, sorry, I can't do the king without the beard. But anyways, moving on. Aries is getting a long one. I'm picking up the cards. I don't need to do that. They're on the table. Oof. Friends, Mama Bear. Okay, Spirit is asking you, Aries, to be Galactic Mama. When you do all the things to be the mother of your reality, whether you're in a masculine or a feminine suit, how do we be the mother of our reality? We use the masculine, we use the feminine, we use the inner child as one. We harness all of this energy as one. What is it that wants to be created? The inner child knows what wants to be created. The masculine puts it to work, and the feminine makes sure that all the right appropriate pieces are moving in the right places, and has the intuition and the reasoning, okay, to make sure that this is in a good state of flow. We all three of these aspects are working together, okay? All of the aspects and all of the moving parts need to be moving together, Aries, during this month, during this time. You kind of need to take a page out of Alexander's book and do all the things. Anything that ever worked for you, Spirit's asking you to do it. I know some of you have jobs. Some of you have longer rides to work. I get it. I'm having to get up an hour earlier to make my coffee, after I write down my dreams so I remember them, making sure everything's appropriate, casting the appropriate mantras at night, doing my fasting, not doing any of these things, overcoming all of these addictions, every single addiction, not overcoming one addiction and replacing it with another. Okay? It's time to get to work, my family, because there is a dragon. There is a phoenix. There is such a powerful force that if spirit doesn't see that you're doing all the things, and this goes for all the zodiacs really, because this is what I've discovered, but Aries definitely needs to know this. Oh, what a messy reading. Anyways, if you're not doing all the things, why are you going to give yourself this? Let's not even blame spirit. Let's have you be the ruler. Let's have you be the god of your reality. And let's have you be the one that says, yes, you get that license for that bigger vehicle. You can be trusted with that bigger vehicle. Why would we get this thing if we haven't proven that we've earned it? Hello, everybody. Aries, that was a long one. They're not all going to be that long. We'll be here all day. Okay. Taurus. Did I miss it? 21 even. Caribbean Queen. Alrighty. Taurus. What do we got? I'm not even an Aries, and I got so much from that one, Alexander. Thank you. Gently caress that like button. Murden, my brother! Okay, Taurus. December 15th to January. Alexander. Spotify. Alexander Maz 1. Taurus. Taurus, December 15th, 2022 to January 15th, 2023. What a spirit wants you to know, Taurus. I probably have the music too loud. They're going to get mad at me again. They're going to say, we're hiding your video. Taurus. Ooh. I like it. All right. Are all the cards in the... No more love on the run. Look at him. He's running. No more love on the run. Listen to Billy Ocean. Okay. Here we go. The family. We see the tree of the Sephiroth. We see something's been sitting with you at night for a while. This started sometime around last month. Something's healing, Taurus. Something very, very major is healing. When this thing heals, which it already has, if you happen to be still spinning the wheels in it, just remember that it's done. Remember that this is an ascension symptom. Look at this. I love this. So in the physical, this shows, boom, the wand spiritually is returned to you. A new wand has returned to you. Taurus, there is some sort of upgrade coming in for you right now. Oh my God, I love this. Look at, oh God, does anybody else read cards out there? Are you seeing this? I love this. Okay, so what you were processing, you had to be processing. The worst of it is over. We see the wand coming out of the tomb. We see this returning to you, and it's an offering from the spiritual. Look at the angels right there. And there you are with your wand, whether you're in a masculine or a feminine suit. There you are in your magical mastery. Look at the king sitting there. That's the message from the other dimensional versions is some major mastery is coming in, and it's already here. So for some of you, it's already here. For some of you, it's coming in right now because you haven't decided to realize that this is healed. So whatever this thing was that you were processing, whatever this reoccurring thought structure was, let's just make sure you're not still thinking that. And just know that this was something that you agreed upon. This was something that you asked for at this time. You asked for this so you could be ascending. You asked for this so you could get this magical code. This thing was the trauma. It was the pressure, the depression, to depressurize, to remove the pressure. But what does pressure do? Pressure turns coal to a diamond. So that one was nice and quick. How come Aries got 14 minutes, but we only got 4? Tauruses don't do that. I don't even know why I'm doing that voice for you. How does this even get on this playlist? I don't know how it gets there, but I like it. I kind of have my playlists are a little odd. Gemini! Oh, get rid of these cards. Get rid of those cards for the regular people. We got bunnies. Gemini. I'm going to draw a little bunny there. Don't I make it look good? 25.55. What is this? We have a group pen. Okay, here we go. Moonlight, sunrise, Milky Way. Where are all these extra cards? I guess they just added cards. People just do what they want with them, with the Arcana. We're going to put those there. We're not going to use those extra cards. Keeping it clean. We're keeping it fresh, bunnies. All right, here we go. Gemini. I love Gemini. Gemini, December 15th, 2022 to January 15th, 2023. What does Spirit want you to know? And maybe love stuff. Gemini, get the bunnies. Is that it? One more. December 15th, 2022, January 15th, 2023. What does Spirit want Gemini to know? Quantum reading. Okay. That'll do it. That'll do it. These cards are nice. They cut nice. All righty. Oh God. Oh my God, that is precious. And the truth shall set you free. Bottom of the deck. I love it. Okay. Let's see what Gemini's been doing. Gemini has been sitting in meditation, whether they realize it was meditation or not, and they've made it through something major. Oof. Oh my God. Gemini, I love it. Okay. So some strange things might have happened recently, very recently, but let's sit back with what took place, what was going on. And let's remember last time that same thing was going on, because something that happened recently, even though you might have gotten pulled into it and said like, oh, this is bad. Why is this happening? Let's really sit with it. Let's sit with it now. And this is the truth that shall set you free. It wasn't as bad this time, wasn't it? It was better. You had more of a control over it. It didn't last as long. Some of you, it didn't affect whatsoever. If it did affect you, you might still be stuck in the mind more than others. A lot of spirituality is based upon being in the heart and being in the mind, and everybody's in these upper chakra. But I can guarantee you and promise you all, regardless of what zodiac sign you are, we're supposed to be down here. We're supposed to be in our power centers down here. This is how these qigong masters and these monks light stuff on fire. They're doing it with power down here. It's that connection to the earth, that girth that we gain from the earth. And Spirit wants me to let you know that if you're like, well, it happened to me again and it was pretty rough, Alexander, Spirit wants you to know, where's your breath right now? Instead of getting triggered by what Alexander's saying, notice where you're breathing. Are you breathing below your belly button? If you're not breathing below your belly button, if you're not breathing at least in the heart, then you have some work to do. You have a new habit to create, focusing on your breath. Are there 1,000 things that I could tell you to do right now that could better your life? Of course there are. The most important that I can tell you to do, and basically all of you to do, is where's my breath? And lowering that breath below your belly button and breathing from that powerful center. Instead of being up here in the mind and the heart, great, excellent place to activate, excellent place to be. Be heart-centered, but be breathing from your power center. So, judgment, the awakening. So we see the dead rising right now. So something is being uncovered. Something is rising right now, Gemini, because of the fact that you basically passed this test. Was it a test? Kind of. But it was a test that you put upon yourself. It wasn't a test that Spirit put on you. So we get the Knight of Wands. There's the Paladin. I love the, my God, can we just like talk about the cuteness right here? All right, so we got the Knight of Wands. That's the Paladin. This is the knight, the warrior that uses magic, the warrior that can heal everybody, but with that suit of armor. So I love this card. I love this frequency. So we're seeing something has awoken in you to your spiritual life. Something has awoken in you to your power. Something has shifted majorly. Okay? So to go from there, I don't need to pick these up. The Two of Swords. Now I don't know what to do in the future. So this shows from the first of the year, from Happy New Year, Gemini. And you're thinking until the 15th, what is it I'm supposed to do? Am I supposed to go left or am I supposed to go right? And then we see the Six of Pentacles. So this is one of the cards that can represent soul retrieval. Does this mean you need soul retrieval? No, because it's already in the spiritual category with the I don't know what to do. Let's know something now. This is what I love about dropping the cards, because it's almost like Cliff Notes. Alexander's dropping Cliff Notes on something that hasn't happened yet. So therefore, this does not need to happen. This does not have to happen. You can know that there is a decision that you are making, and something very major that you have done or that was done by you just existing, or something that you did as a group, in a collective, as a council, something very, very major has healed. Something is transpiring. Something is integrating. Trust yourself. Trust your process. And just know you're going to know the answer once whatever you did and whatever came through in this new level you got to. When the truth is truly received, then you will know what to do. The message will come from Spirit. We see the Star card as the message from other dimensional versions, your guides, your other dimensional versions. We no longer say higher selves on the channel. Other people would say higher selves. You might say higher selves. So these aspects, these other aspects that are you in other realities and other realms and other dimensions, they want you to know. Integrate this. And I was actually just saying this yesterday in a precious person session. Let's think of it as, Gemini, let's think of it right now. The cement is wet, okay? Or you're pouring the cement right now and it's about to be completely wet. For some of you, the cement is wet. For some of you, the cement is being poured right now. But once the cement is poured, we don't want to play in the cement. What is it called when cement hardens? Curing. So something is curing right now. So allow it to cure before we go play in the cement. Okay? So instead of this, like, what do I do? What do I do? Or do I do this or do I do that? Or do I move there or do I do that? Or do I do this for business or do that? Do I quit my job? Do I pause? Pause. Spirit wants you to pause. They're going to give you the answer. The answer might seem like it came from yourself. You will feel it. The truth shall set you free. And what the truth is right now is you need time. So take some time. Celebrate the holiday. Put the bunny cards away. Put them away. When does Leo get the bunny cards? I'm going to rig the dice. I'm just going to put another dice here that has all 8s on it. I'm not going to do that. It's not even Leo's turn yet. It's Cancer. Oh, Cancer. I forgot the E. There we go. Cancer. 3453. 3453. Alrighty. Oh. Popper. All right, let's do this. However do you need me? Cancer. Cancer, December 15, 2022 to January 15, 2023. What does Spirit want you to know? Maybe some love stuff. Hope there's some love stuff, Cancer, because you guys have been crushing. You've been doing the work. Leaps and bounds, Cancer. I'm watching you. Alexander's watching you from on top of the Red Rock Mountain. I see you. I see you. Katie! No, you didn't miss Scorpio. He's going slow today. December 15th. Ooh, love stuff. It happens to be in the past, but love stuff. Ooh. Oh my God. Oh. Let's just go ahead and put that gold star on Cancer for now. Winning, Cancer. I knew it. Oh my God. All right. So Cancer has the high ground. Okay. Message from other dimensional versions is magic. This actual completion. So, bringing in the new year, we see celebration. We see truth setting you free. Wow. Okay. So even if something was challenging in a previous love life, if something was challenging in this love relationship you're in now, regardless of if you're in a relationship or if you have just gotten out of a relationship or if you are looking for a relationship, Spirit wants you to know that a recent relationship that taught you something, it's now integrating. So there's something that you do know. You do know what you learned. You do know what you learned. And if you don't know right now, because this card is in the future, you will know very soon. Something that has attempted to repeat itself. This is almost like similar to Gemini, actually. There's something but it's different. It's different in this regard. Something that is attempting to repeat itself or did repeat itself or is about to repeat itself. It's not going to be the same. You're passing the test. You've worked too hard to get where you are. You have the high ground. I see a party here. I see celebration. I see celebration. You got like a celebration, truth shall set you free, magical sandwich. This is a party. This is a party. This is a party. Oh my God, Cancer. This is why I already gave you the gold star. I don't see myself crossing that out because this is really, really good. I know we have some swords here, but these swords are saying that with great power comes great responsibility. And with everything that you've done, what are you going to do next? Isn't even coming up. That's just my question to you. As a brother, I'm just wondering, what is it that you're going to do next? You might even already know that, and that's why it's not coming up. Spirit does want you to celebrate all the work you did. Don't say celebrate. That's about selling children. Celebrate? No, do not celebrate. It's not a brat in the first place. Okay, anyways. It's time to party. It's time to have good times had by all. Where is the camera? It's Cancer, you worked very hard to get to where you are. And it's not even that it needs integration. It's just like, do something nice for yourself. If you're buying all these holiday gifts for other people, Cancer, get something for yourself. And if anybody in your reality says like, why'd you do this? Like, I could have gotten you this. So this is this or this is that. You just tell them that Alexander made you do it. Okay. Message from other dimensional versions. Okay. Magic. Magic is here. Magic is going to continue to come in, and this is the truth that you know. You're seeing these shifts take place. You're feeling these healings take place. And these healings that are taking place and these magics that are coming in are necessary for you to come in for the next step in life. If you're happy and content where you are, tough cookies. Things are going to be shifting soon for the better. Because you cannot have this level of celebration. You cannot have this level of joy and remain in the same place. So things are going to be shifting. So I know with some, it's change can be difficult. But this change is a change that you should welcome with open arms. And this is a change that you're probably already seeing come in to your life. Ba-boom. Alrighty. Leo. 4048. I'm a Leo. I want a good reading too, Alexander. All right. Catherine! Jimmy! Carrie Lynn for the win. It's not even for the win. Carrie Lynn for the we already won. You're looking out the window, Carrie Lynn? I know you are. Leo, December 15, 2022. All these Leo moons. Oh, what is that? Where did those cards go? Stop that. Stop that. Okay. Got it. Moving forward with love. Oh my God. I'm not going to take your gold star away, but okay, you know, it's very, very good, Leo. It's very, very good. But it's not cancer-worthy. You still have your star. But that row, that top row in the physical, Leo, we did it. Oh my God. All right. Moving forward in balance. Something has been released in the past. Something was healed. We escaped some sort of purgatory hell realm, but we had to go there. We had to go there, my family. Honestly, it was one of the greatest purgatory hell realms I've ever been to because, oh my God, to see these people at the market, just like quick little side note story, to see these people at the market and in the cars, and they're like looking at me like, you're not supposed to be here. I'm not even supposed to be here today. It's almost just like, they were like, why are you here? And I was like, I know. Like I was having this silent conversation with complete strangers. Like the people that are meant to blend in with the reality, the people that are like, well, I've never seen them before. Are they visiting? Are they just in town? Or what is this? Why are they, who is this person? These people I've never seen before and I probably will never see again. Were looking at me with the strangest faces. They were looking at me and they're having a full conversation in their mind saying, why are you in this reality? And I said to them back, I said, I know, I won't be here very long. And that was a learning lesson to be there. And it was, what it was teaching me was I can't take anybody with me. And if I try to take people with me, I might get pulled down into their stuff. So I hope that message and that story helps. Because that's what this is showing, whether or not you've integrated or saw that this has taken place yet, Leo. Moving forward with love, this new beginning, this new spiritual beginning where it's like this card normally says, watch where you're going because you can fall off the cliff. But spiritually, we can't fall off. There is no spiritual cliff here. This is basically saying you can just kind of like walk out and do your thing. As long as you do it with love, it's going to be there. You're the immovable object. You're the unstoppable force. You're seeing this. I was seeing this. I see the physical, the mental, and the spiritual right here on the Four of Pentacles. I see we're moving forward with balance. Something has been released. Oh, now, but what about this angelic death? What does that mean? The old is gone. The old is gone multidimensionally. There's no going back to where we were. We have to do, like I was saying earlier, everything and more. We've never done everything and more, my family. I know I haven't. I know you can say like, well, yeah, Alexander, maybe I have. No. I mean, all of the things, the meditation, what needs to be cut out, dealing with the addictions, like, control, self-control. How are we controlling the self? The belief structures, the intuition, the juicing, the vitamins, the smoothies, the meditation, the dream state, the remembering the dreams. Like I said, I know a lot of you have excuses. You really do. But I would like to take them away. I would like to take away your excuses because they're not real. They're not real. And yes, you can say you have kids and you have this and you're tired and you can't sleep and there's this thing and then blah, 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 and not remembering your dreams. Change those spells, my family. Because here's the actual deal. The reality that we're in, nobody knows. We have to learn how to crawl, how to walk, how to fly, how to jump in every single reality we are in on the day-to-day, on the moment-to-moment, because we were in a reality before where we would do things, we would do good things, and we would do bad things, we would do good things, and we would do bad things, and eventually we would get a good fork or a worse fork. We're not in that reality now. We're literally like, we have the option to be on the highest highs and the lowest lows, moment to moment in this reality. We're in a multidimensional reality of instant manifestation. I can promise you this. So this death that we went through is multidimensional. All of these versions have shifted. Things that were going on with our angelics, whether we realize it or not, our Andromedan, our Syrian, our galactic soul heritage across time and space, our guides, all of it has shifted. Everybody was going through it. The planet was going through it under your feet. The sun was going through it in the sky. We've made it through it. We made it to the point of being our own counselor. We made it to the point of healing and getting to this state of resonating, to getting to this state of, what would be the best word? Responsibility. And when you hear responsibility, you think of the way that society has used responsibility for thousands of years, maybe hundreds of years, could be less. But what I'll say is this. It's your ability to respond in the moment to moment. It's your ability to take ownership. And if you're seeing that you're in a place that you do not want to be in, blame yourself. Look at yourself. Ask yourself how you ended up there. And work on your boundaries. Make your boundaries stronger. Do all the things, my family. Do all the things. Be your own guru. And just know that what's coming next, we don't know what's coming next because you're your angel now. You're your seraphim now. You're your phoenix now. Everything is being integrated into one and braided in this reality here and now, regardless of what reality you're in, regardless of if you're in a good mood or a bad mood today. We need to take ownership over the moment, okay? And we need to know that we are immovable when we are in our highest, most loving state. And we're in our highest, most loving state when we stop judging, when we stop doing all these other things, when we stop doing that, whatever it is, whether it's having, oh, I can't sleep without this. I got to do this. Oh, I got to do this. Oh, I'm doing this microdosing. I'm doing this pot. I'm doing this thing. I'm doing that. And how do you really feel afterwards? Okay. There's this just grand message that I'd like to let everybody know. And whether it's sexual addiction, which has been the major piece. I don't know if you guys saw the sacral chakra video I put up, but that is a very loaded topic, a very hot topic, no pun intended, that we're going to have to talk about much more. But there's a lot of sexual addiction coming to the surface right now. And some people are reverting. Some people are going to versions of themselves that it's honestly shocking to me. And then there's other people that are really stepping up to the plate and getting over these addictions. But then there's these other people that are getting rid of one addiction with another. You need to be honest with yourself, my family. You need to be your own guru. You need to be in control of your reality. You need to stop making excuses. If you're not liking where you are in your ascension journey, please go look in the mirror and just know that your brother loves you so much. And I know you can do this. And I know that whatever has been going on, you asked for it. Because whatever was going on in my life, I asked for it. I asked for it at this time. I asked for it to get over my codependency. I asked for it to get over my addiction. I asked for it to work through these things that were more difficult this time than they ever were before. These 22-day challenges, for some reason, turned into 44-day challenges, and I don't know why that is. And I want to knock on wood, and I want it before that and better for all of you. I don't want to plant that seed that it's going to be harder this time. I just let you know that what I went through recently, it was much harder this time. It was drastically harder this time. And maybe that's because it was the final time. Maybe that's because all those other times I knew, hey, if it got really rough, I could always go back to this. I could always roll another cigarette. I could always go here. I could always just, make an excuse and just crack that. It's only one beer a day. It's only a little sake. It's only this or that. It's not sexual addiction. This is normal. No, it's not. No, it's very much so is not. Queen! What up? Virgo, let's do this. 5124. Let's go. Oh, boy. Just like a prayer, I take it there. Alexander, she's Illuminati. Why do you listen to her? Wait a minute, Alexander, you're a man. I'm a merman. I'm a merman. Why do you listen to it, Alexander? Jimmy. That's good. Murden says, got me thinking, bro. Bro, I'm popping you on the screen. Got me thinking, bro. Look at you, even thinking in the shot. He's even thinking in the shot. That's good. That's what a lot of society wants us to not think, my brother. And we need to think. We need to think for ourselves. So much of society is stuck in this. They don't even realize what they're stuck in. That's an entire video or an entire 2-hour, 3-hour dissertation for another day. But we need to be thinking that's what it means to be a philosopher. And we need to be in the touch with our philosophy, because philo in Greek means being filled with love. And Sophia, everybody knows those Sophia dragons. Sophia means divine wisdom. So to be a philosopher means being filled with the love of divine wisdom. Oh my God, does that feel good to anyone else out there? Virgo, what are we doing? He's a merman. He's a merman. Oh, little popper, Virgo. Yeah, just gracefully bounces on my hand. And we can't judge anyone for where they are or where we think they are. God, I could do like a whole 3-hour long video on Kanye. The love I have for that brother here and how he was on my top 3 most disliked people in 2002. I have no words. And I know maybe some of you are watching like, no, he's bad. Open your freaking eyes. Open your damn eyes. The brother's putting his life on the line. Whatever. It's a conversation for another day. One more. December 15, 2022. Quantum reading to January 15th, 2022. Good. Oof. Oof. Oh my God. I love it. I love it. Okay. All right, Virgo. I know these look weird, but they're not weird. Something's about to heal. I love that. Look, I mean, look at this. Look at this. It looks a little weird in the present moment, but let me normalize something for you here, my family. Okay. So something has been returned to you that you aren't even realizing it was returned to you. Some sort of divine mother, goddess, galactic dragon energy has been integrated recently. And this has kind of put this, not wrench in the machinery, but kind of hole in this system, in this belief structure and spirituality, which to me is just, it's false light right now. And that is this whole service to self and service to others. And you saw somewhere, you saw places where you need to put yourself first because you were putting others first. And you were very, very loving. I mean, I know Virgo more than any other sign other than my own because my whole life is Virgos. My whole life growing up was Virgos. Two of my best friends, many romantic partnerships. My teacher was September 22nd. My mom's on the 15th. My sister's on the 17th. I've been surrounded. Best friends, like friends, my friend from 3 years old. So I know this sign. And I see what's been going on. And you found somewhere where you need to put yourself first, but you haven't realized yet that this was something that needed to take place. And I don't know why you're feeling guilty about this. And I get it why you're feeling guilty about this. You're feeling guilty about this because the entire system has brainwashed you into this whole, we have to put others before us. But the healer cannot heal others until they have healed themselves. I can promise you that. And by putting yourself first, this gave you the ability to work on your boundaries. And by working on your boundaries, you're now displaying and broadcasting those strong boundaries. And then by displaying those strong boundaries, you're now projecting those strong boundaries. And by projecting those strong boundaries, now you are truly in service to others. Now you are truly helping others by helping them, by not being the old broken you. So Virgo, Alexander applauds you. Alexander sees you and he knows that whatever's going on right now is very freaking temporary. Because look at this, look at your new year, the celebration, the party, the happiness, the new thing begins. Pay attention to your dreams and know that whatever it is that was hurting you and whoever it is that has been hurting, I don't think it's real. It's almost like there's somebody vampiric or there's multiple vampiric people that they're going back and forth. They're being loving to then come back and be vampiric or to see, is that old version still there? You're testing yourself to see if you're the new version of you. Please, Virgo, step into this new version of you. And I promise you that this version of you with stronger boundaries, that's what the world really needs. Can y'all hear that song playing? Did y'all know? Did y'all know they killed Coolio? Can we put a little green on that Coolio right here? We're gonna put him on the Coolio. What time are we at? We'll say 58 minutes. Did y'all effing know that they killed Coolio? I could share a video with you of him. He's on a broadcast and he's saying how scared he is to be speaking the truth. And I know a lot of this whole Kanye coming out. I mean, even the Prince of England came out. He just denounced the family. There's people all over that are stepping into their truth. They're stepping into their power. And with this stepping into their power, there are certain belief structures of fear. But if I send you this interview, the brother is sitting there and he's like, I'm nervous for my grandkids. I'm nervous for my kids. I'm nervous for myself as I speak the truth. And I know the internet's going to tell you that he had a heart attack or he died from an asthma attack. And even his friends are saying it. Yo, I'm sorry. Maybe he died from a heart attack because of something that he put in his body. Let's not say too much. We don't want the video coming down. But what I'll tell you is this. There are certain things that we can feel in every cell of our body. And the second I heard like Coolio passed away, I was like, that doesn't feel right. And then the second it didn't feel right, I didn't search for the video. The video was put right on my feed on YouTube. Spirit, myself, my soul put this video on there, which was this. So these two brothers are interviewing Coolio, and Coolio saying how he's so scared. He's exposing the Illuminati right there live on camera. So yeah, we're gonna move on. Moving on, Libra. Libra, where are we at? 1011. See, that was meant to be 10011. I gotta let you guys know. I gotta let you know when I catch this stuff, when I see this stuff, because I didn't know. 3 days ago, I didn't know that. Make a sound before you break my heart. Bunch of people just left. They're like, who the heck is Coolio? I happen to just be playing it. Why are we so blind to see that the ones we hurt are you and me? Libra, December 15th to January 15th. What do you want Libra to know? Spirit. One more. Quantum reading for the sign of Libra from December 15th, 2022 to January 15th. Shaman burp. Okay. You better make it soon before you break my heart. I want to be with you everywhere. Libra, this reading's fire. It's very good, but it's not Cancer good. Okay, let's just be honest. Let's be real. But this is very good. All right, look at that. Look at that big. Is that money, Alexander? No, it's not. This is a big, huge soul piece. Oh my God. So you have also worked your way through something. Rainbow light in the past, so recently, rainbow light has been showered upon you, Libra. You have balanced something, the masculine and the feminine within yourself, something that you were on the fence with, something that you knew you had to shift. You at least now know that you have to shift it. You at least now can't lie to yourself, but something is shifting. And because I see the new beginning is taking place in the present moment. So for some of you, you haven't started this yet. For some of you, you haven't stepped into this yet, but you know what I'm talking about. Please do that thing. We need you to do that thing because it gets you into that divine spiritual inner child energy. It has you feel comfortable in this energy because you're feeling comfortable in the masculine and the feminine, whether you realize it or not. And to have these new things come in, these new powers, these new phone calls, these new connections with these improved people, whatever like transitioned out of your reality, there's whatever's coming in is so much better. It's so much better. You did some massive soul retrieval on yourself. You did some sort of shamanic healing on yourself, Libra. I'm proud of you, what I see here. I saw like your readings were awesome. They were awesome. They were awesome. And then they just kind of fell apart for a little while because you were working your way through this. But I see this as done. Whether you've realized that this is done yet or not, I can guarantee you that it's done. It just, it's kind of like Mercury retrograde. Sometimes Mercury retrograde goes direct. Mercury goes direct, and then there's like a few days to a week. There's still like a little bit of time afterwards where we still see a little bit of glitches with technology or certain things taking place for some zodiac signs. For some people that are resonating in those areas, I'm using that as the example, but it's not the best example because some of us are existing outside of time and space. We're above these planets, and we're the ones that are actually influencing Mercury. Mercury's not influencing us. Moving on from there, my family, Very, very good things are coming. Sorry, Mama. She's like, don't slap my face. Love her so much. Love this card so much. That's galactic, Mama Bear. That's power right there in the spiritual. So things are going to be coming in the physical. Things are going to be shifting. It can be some abundance. There can be abundance coming from what you've done. There can be spiritual work coming from what you've done. But as of right now, I see this look where you're going. So when I say look where you're going, this almost brings up this wet cement thing for me again, Libra. The cement is curing. So let's say this again. The cement is curing. The cement needs to harden because I'm seeing look where you're going in the physical. So I want to let you know you did something major, whether you realize it or not. Let what you've recently done integrate. Let what you've done integrate. And what I mean by that is like, don't jump into the next major thing. It's almost like you all did a soul retrieval session that seems like it's for yourself, but it's not for yourself. It's for the entire wheel. It's for all of us. So I thank you. I thank you for what I see. You did something major. I'd love to like figure this out and sit down with a council of Libras and see what it is that you've healed recently. All I know and all I can really see from the outside peering in is it has something to do with the masculine and the feminine working together. It has something to do with you having ease and grace by flowing between these energies simultaneously in the moment to moment, and you being where you need to be in that moment, not being wherever you are being to appease to the people that are in your reality. Thank you for this, Libra. Thank you. So this whole like, am I being the B word that some goddesses are running? No, you're not. You're not. If people can't handle you, I'm not telling you to be an a-hole. No. That's not what you just heard. What I'm telling you is to be in your power. And if people can't stand you in your power, they were on their way out anyways. When we heal these boundaries, when these people see that we're no longer sustenance, when they can no longer feed on us, when they can no longer control us, any of these narcissists or sociopaths, they go the way of the dodo, my family. Okay? So let's move on. The Scorpio. Katie, are you still here? Katie. 10702. She's like, dude, you talked for so long, I left. I'll see it later. See this later. Family! Good job, Libras. Leaves! All right, but now get out of the deck. It's Scorpio's turn. All righty. Like a wide wind, volume's high, it's gonna upset the algorithm. I'm just feeling it. Scorpio, December 15th, 2022, January 15th, 2023, quantum reading for everybody born under the Zodiac sign of Scorpio. Oof. Oof. Oh, it feels low. It feels loaded, Scorpio. What is this? Moving forward while looking backwards. An offering of love in a child. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. We're doing this. All right. I talked about this earlier, but let's briefly talk about it again. Whether you've been in a relationship or not, you've been alone. Okay. There's something that you've been processing. Something has not been firing on the cylinders that you deserved it to fire on, Scorpio. You've been working very, very diligent on something that seems like it's for yourself. Seems like maybe it was for the sign of Scorpio, but it's actually for all of us. There's been something very, very major that's been going on. but I see that you're moving forward while looking backwards. You have been having the more challenging readings of 2022. And I can say this because there's only about 15 days or so left in the month. But I would say that who's been going through it, if I had to give an award of the people that had to stay the strongest, I would say it's for Scorpio. I would definitely give that award to Scorpio. And I know, like, who wants an award like that? Welcome, Scorpio. You get a participation trophy. Okay. Katie, there you are. Katie, we just started. Okay, Katie, listen up. All right. So moving forward while looking backwards. Moving forward while looking backwards, are you having the opportunity to be in a new place? But things are repeating from the past, and they seem worse. They seem stronger. They seem better. Okay. The truth shall set you free, my family. My family, look at this. Okay. This is both swords of truth. We have the sword of truth with the masculine form of the high priestess. We have the sword of truth with galactic mama bear right here. This card that I used to not like the sight of, but now is one of my favorite in the entire minor arcana. This is your soul speaking to you, Scorpio. Spirit is really wanting you to pay attention to what's going on right now. You've been alone because you've been deciphering what love is. But when I look to the future, this message is coming up again. Whoever's coming in this love relationship, whoever's trying to return from the past, I want you to be honest. Please take your time. Please just internalize and realize, is your inner child safe with these people? Does your inner child become your outer child? What happens when you are in the energy of your inner child? Do these people become triggered? Because it might not be in the form of love. It might be in the state of family. This is a time of holidays. This is a time of get-togethers. This is a time of friends coming into town and you're seeing old people from high school, whatever. I want to let you know that it says with great power comes great responsibility, and you've done a lot of work. You need to make sure that your inner child is in the suit. And to go back to that analogy from earlier, because some of you have just come in, and this goes for everybody. Many of you do not have any physical children in this realm. But if you did have physical children in this reality, would you trust this person, these people, whoever it is that's coming up over the course of these next 30 days? Would you trust these people to watch over your child while your child was incredibly influential? If you would not trust your physical child with these people, why are you trusting your energetic child? Why are you trusting your child that is within the self? Why are you having that aspect go under the bed? Okay? You got this, Scorpio. Pay attention. Pay attention. The truth sets you free when you want it to. Please make sure you're not moving backwards. I can see that you're looking backwards. Look backwards upon all the work that you've done. And no, I'm not going to do this again. I'm not going to do it again. It doesn't matter how you entice me. Okay? Because it's not even spirit is sending you a challenge, Scorpio. You are sending you a challenge. You want to see if you've earned this new license for this new vehicle, for this new larger heart, for this new larger body. Can you be trusted with this larger body? Or are you just going to go walking around knocking over buildings? No, this is a test of love. This is a test of it's the difference between suffering and sacrifice. I'll give you that little hint. Sagittarius. And a banana. Sagittarius. Every time I spell Sagittarius, I wonder if I did it right or wrong. 11402 Sag. Love it. These eyes. Clear the deck. Oof. I know, right, Martin? Sag. broke it. You broke it. All right, Sagittarius. December 15, 2022 to January 15, 2023. What does Spirit wants you to know? That's the one right there. Feel it. What? You didn't smell it? What does that mean? Did you know Twitch died too? Is that like a spell correct? The oh my God. Sagittarius, if you keep this up, I'm going to have to cross out that gold star in Cancer, even though I said I wouldn't. What do you guys know? Who is Twitch? Oh no, I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. Oh, Sag. Oh my God. Can we give a tie? I don't even know what to do right now. This is really good. All right. No more gold stars. All the readings are excellent. Okay. All right. Okay. Sag. Wow. Something has been internalized. Something has been realized. You're moving forward with more power than you've ever moved forward with. Look at you. Look at you. Let's just get rid of that leg. Look at that centaur. It's like a centaur paladin just freaking charging into life. You've been doing this. We see the tree of the cabal. We see this magical integration that is just like, I don't even like, wow. It's like, I'm a paladin. And like, have I told you lately that you're Merlin? Like, this is freaking lit. Something very major is about to shift in your current love life, or somebody very, very epic is going to come in. And this might even be in the terminology of friends. And it might be in people. Oh, wow. This is just so good, Sag. I'm having trouble even thinking. God, he's swore. Sorry. I'm trying to get better. Not try. We don't try. And that is why you will fail. Anyways, present moment. We see the Rainbow Bridge. We see you being the guru. You're this Merlin Paladin Galactic Mother Bear guru. This is so good, Zaj. I love this. It's going to be a shorter reading. You know how it is. The better the reading is, the shorter it is, because there's less for me to say. I see you moving forward with balance. I see all the things are going to come showering upon you and more. It's not even like what you've been manifesting is coming to you. Things that you haven't thought about in years are going to be presented to you. Powers, abundance, all the things. This is really good. This is really, really good. Yeah, I don't know. Sorry, Cancer. Like, I don't know. It's like your reading is really, really good, but this is so good. I'm speechless. You must have went through something major last month, Sag. You must have went through something major to get to this point. You really must have. So I don't know if you realize that you're at this point yet, or if it just seems like life is really good in this present moment. But something very, very major has healed. And you are now stepping into a role that we all essentially need to be into some other form of this role, a role like this. This is power beyond what you even realize is possible in this present moment. So I thank you for making it to this level of integration and ascension, Sag. Wow. Wow. This is like that Sag reading. It's almost just like this whole, like the night gets darkest before the dawn sort of thing. I don't know. Yeah. It must have been gnarly. So if it still is tough, Oh, it's going to get really good really soon, Sag. I can see that. Look at whatever was taking place or whatever is taking place as ascension symptoms and just unveil that heaven, like jump up to that heaven realm because it's available right now. Oof. I'm going to give you a bunch of stars. You get many stars, Sag. Okay. All right. Oh my God. Yeah, it's really good. All right. So what's next? Capricorn. Oh, I should listen, baby. She's gone. 1/20/24. What do we got, Cap? Feels like full trust. Yeah, Brooke. It is full trust because the point that you're at, you've never been at. It's not even like I don't even think this has been in a past lifetime. Like this is like this point that you're at is a very, very, very powerful, balanced state. So there might be some self-worth stuff coming up, is what you're talking about with this trust thing that you just said. Feels like full trust, though. Absolutely. I can see how it would be because it's like you're not even like a powerhouse. You're like a power neighborhood, like a power planet. So I trust you. I trust you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Listen, baby, she's gone. Capricorn. Oh, by the way, put these cards down before I put that energy back into them. Sag, happy birthday. Back to Capricorn. Capricorn. December 15, 2022 to January 15, 2023. Quantum reading for everybody born in the Zodiac sign of Capricorn. What does Spirit want you to know? Ha ha ha! The sea goat. Oh, look at that sea goat. Now those are the poppers to have. Catherine, what are the likes at? Are they liking the video? Oh, wait a minute. This isn't ready yet. You gotta like the video. Okay. They were like, don't do another one. That was ready. It's ready to go. There's no way it's at 8, Veronique. $50. I will turn this car around. What a lie. Like, they were never going to turn the car around. All right, here we go. All right, there's Merlin again. Okay, but this is alone time with your magic. So Capricorn, yeah, because Capricorn got a huge upgrade a couple months ago. Not that they're not still coming in every single day. God, I love this reading too. Capricorn, this is lit. God, we got so many good readings today, my family. Can you tell the 12/12 gateway was pretty epic? All right, so we see this alone time in the physical. You had alone time with your magic. I'm so proud of you, Capricorn. Did you take alone time? Did you stop working to actually... Capricorn! Round of applause to the sea goats, the hardest workers in the wheel. Oh my God. Now we see all the elements are on the table, and we see this card of strength, spiritual strength, mental strength, causal strength, etheric strength. You are strong in more than just the spiritual category. when we get strong to this level, it can seem like moths to the flame. I'm not telling you to block these people out, but Spirit is having you not be warned, but Alexander foretells something to you, which is look where you're going with all of this energy. And this being love and romance readings, even though they rarely come up, what I'll say is this. Make sure that he or she, make sure that they are not starstruck by your power. Make sure that there's an equivalent exchange. Make sure that whoever's coming forward, there are not past addictions coming up through them, and that whoever you are seeing, whoever's showing up, you're on an even and equal playing field, or else some past thing will repeat itself. This seems like it'll be the last time. If you do choose to repeat this, it's almost like this message that's self-destructed from the past. This message will self-destruct in 30 seconds. And that message has somehow returned through time and space, Cap. So something even greater is coming when you learn how to have your energy overflow without allowing people to overly take it. Okay? Now remember, I promise you, and this doesn't matter what zodiac sign you are, your cup is perfect. Your cup is overflowing. You cannot be drained by energy vampires, my family. There is no like, oh, there's this, there's that. I'm tired because of this or that. You need to be doing more stuff. Your exhaustion is a message from yourself that you're not doing the things. You're not having the green juice. You're not having your vitamins. You're not working out. You're not meditating. You're not doing the things. All of the elements are on the table. The strength is here now in this present moment. What's going to be coming up during dream time, Capricorn, is energy. You're going to see things attempting to repeat from the past. I don't think they do. Because you have this warning, not only because of this warning, I think that even people that haven't seen this video, it's almost like you're going to be like, this is too, it's a coincidence. And it's not a coincidence. It's synchronicity. So normally I get this card and it doesn't mean to look where you're going, but Spirit does want you to look where you're going. Spirit does want you to pay attention to who you're allowing in your field. You went through something major. You have a lot of epic, awesome energy. There's more to come. There's more work to do. As great as you're feeling, remove any of those blockages of self-worth. If you're thinking, oh, I feel so great, it's not possible I could feel better than this. I promise you, however great you're feeling, it is nothing compared to how you're going to be feeling in this next present moment. If you learn how to have these proper boundaries. Well, look at that. Alexander's just on fire today. Aquarius. Aquarius. 128.11. Oh my God. Oh. Merton says there's only the present. Let me put these cards down for a second. I might have to change that time. There is only the present. But when there's only the present, that weaves the future and the past into this present moment of this multidimensional reality. So to truly be only in the present, you're going to be testing yourself to see if you're in the present. And as you test yourself to see if you're in the present, like I said, regardless of what zodiac sign you are, things are going to be attempting to repeat from the past. Because these versions of ourselves, we need to remind ourselves, we need to show ourselves that we've passed these tests and these versions no longer exist. So we can ascend beyond these versions. So we could ascend to this enlightened state that we deserve to be at, not only for ourselves, but for everybody around us. For everybody that is in this state of service to others, we need to be able to see that things are attempting to repeat. Things are attempting to show themselves to us, whether they're in the form of traumas or whatever they're showing up as. You are asking to see this stuff, to have what's weaving from the past. If the past is here, if both of these potential timelines, because we're in a multidimensional reality, are here, then the light and the shadow and vice versa on both sides, all throughout, weaving through every single dimension. What's behind us is here now. It's here now. So that brings up a sense of more power and more ability to respond and more responsibility and more integration. And to get to these levels of more integration, we need to integrate them and weave them within this present moment. So to just only pay attention right now to this present moment, yes. But for many of you, and by many of you, I mean all of you, or at least what I'm seeing, because I imagine if somebody has already integrated beyond this, I don't even know if they'd be in this realm to be able to hear me say this. The past is here. Baby, my darling. Let me get a 130.44. So 128.11. We'll call that present. Presents. Just like I still don't know. I haven't had the internet. I've had the internet. I haven't had cable TV since 2014. So, and I wasn't really watching it much back then. So yeah, anybody who was a popular dancer, I hold space for Twitch. I don't know who they are. I send love and ease and grace to his family, her family. I don't know who Twitch is. I'm just being honest with you guys. Let's go. All right. Oh, one young man singling free. Experience and love preferred, but we'll accept a young trainee. Veronica's like, when I said to sing a song, not this one. I'll put it in the wine. Lost in Harlem. My man's playing the thief. The thrill is gone. He stays out all night. Says he's with the boys. With lipstick on his collar. Perfume on too. Tells me he's been lying. I'm going to the evening news. I'm going to put it in the wine. I'm a firm believer. The Jackson 5 got their style from honeycombs. Listen to honeycombs, put in the wine ads. Tell me that doesn't sound like a Jackson 5 song. Look at when that song came out. He's drinking at the bar or somewhere playing cards. He thinks that I'm a fool. I'm going to the evening news. I'm going to put it in the wine. Aquarius, December 15th. Did that card flip? No. You're confusing us when you sing young men singing free. Aquarius, December 15, 2022 to January 15, 2023. Quantum reading. Aquarian! My sister. Tells me he's been lying. Tell you what I'm gonna do. They like it. They like it there. Yeah, if you don't hit the like button on that, you just don't like having a good time. I don't know. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to you that you hate happiness. So sorry. Oh my God. Aquarius? No. Let's see what's happening. We'll see what's happening. Oh, it's good. It's good. It's actually really good. Okay. Whew. All right. I know this looks like, can I swear in German? This looks like Scheiß. Okay. This, very good. Spiritual, very good. Physical. Let me take a look. Let me see. Aquarius, we're going to figure this out right now. Okay. We see death. We see a death in the past. We see a death in the past when you became a paladin. Good. I like that. Move on. Okay. So when you got to this place of being the healing warrior that you are, you shifted from one reality to the other. Okay. You're still in the mind. Something's still in the mind. Spirit wants you out of your mind, and spirit wants you into all of your bodies simultaneously. Aquarius. This is your responsibility. And I don't mean your responsibility. I mean your ability to respond. Where are you? Where are you breathing? I gave this message earlier to one of the other signs. Lower your breath below your belly button. This is the most important thing that you can do during this time to shift all this right now in this present moment. So this can become this celebration now, not this celebration once you are shown whatever it is that you're going to be shown. This old version of you that's stuck in the head is gone. So something has been projecting this upon you. You've been projecting this upon yourself to show yourself that you're no longer in this place. Your team is here to support you. You are here to support you. Your friends in the future are here to support you, but the future is now. There's this whole you heal yourself before you can heal others thing going on with this card as well. So there's something that needs to be released with how you're focused on your reality, how you're speaking, how you're thinking, how you're being, how you're loving, how you're judging still, how you're not. There's things that are causing you to be in your mind. Let's go over some magic right now, actually. Oh, Aquarius gets the good ones. See, so everybody that bounced out, they're going to miss this. All right. We'll talk about one of the recent uploads, downloads. There's been a council that's been working with me recently. Not even that the council's been working with me. The council has been speaking with me. And one of the very, very powerful members that's on that council is my sister in Scotland. Okay. I can't even tell you how validating it is. One of the messages that was sent to me recently from you about this whole storm ice thing situation. But here's what I'll tell you all. And here's what I'm saying to help Aquarius get out of the mind. Some of the things that are keeping you in the mind, most of them are you. Some of them are not. So with this, let me show you a different state of meditation. Because when you're in this state, you're going to probably be finding or telling yourself or believing that it's difficult to meditate. But let's show you how to clear the field, okay? So we're going to use subtle electricity, and we're going to be using ice. And when we talk about ice, I'm not talking about regular ice. I'm talking about the ice that is hotter than the hottest fire could ever be. I'm talking about the ascended version of a galactic water dragon. I'm talking about a galactic ice dragon that can instantly freeze things, okay? So whatever's in your field, let's picture your donut, okay? So this is going to go down to the right and then down to the left. Let's picture the donut that's around your Merkaba, that's around your field now here, okay? And let's now, before we even send out any ice, okay? I know he's talking about some upper dimensional magic right now, okay? But this is what we do here, and this is what is necessary. And to those of you that happen to be watching the Aquarius reading when you're not an Aquarius, congratulations. You're in the right place at the right time. Gently caress that like button. But here's what I would like to tell you. Whatever it is that's hooked in, because I was noticing this other day when I was asking myself, why is it on some days I meditate like to this epic place? It's so easy. I get right out. I'm right into it. And then other days it's like the mind keeps coming in. The mind keeps coming in. The mind keeps coming in. So I saw how I could clear. I was shown how I could clear the field. And what I did was anything that's hooked into my field, anything that's locked into my field, because my cup is constantly overflowing, whatever these things were, whether they were myself or whether they were vampiric, whether they were family members, whatever they are, without judging them, but by knowing the directions that they were on, I sent just a little bit more. No, sorry. Before I sent more, this is what I basically did. First, I closed off the energy so no energy was coming. So I basically unpulsed the energy. And then once I closed off the energy for just a split second, then I released the energy back out, but put a little bit more than usual down all of these avenues, down to all of these addresses. I put a little bit more than usual. So these beings, these frequencies would say, ooh, that feels good. But the second that, ooh, that feels good, the coldest ice that your human consciousness cannot even fathom was sent down to freeze them in place. And that was when I collected all these beings and I crossed them over. I crossed them over to the court. I crossed them over to the planet. I crossed them over to Gaia. Gaia is here and ready to do the work. Okay? Let's talk about an icosahedron for a brief moment. When we draw a star, and then we draw another star, and we lock these stars together, these are the 20 triangles that are in the icosahedron. You can picture a pentagon right here. I almost want to just draw on my hand right now to show you. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. That's the top of the icosahedron. So if you picture a four-sided pyramid, okay, if you picture a four-sided pyramid, and then just open two of the vertices and put one more triangle of the exact same size, it's going to get the pyramid to lower, okay? And now if you look at everywhere, there's a flat side of a pyramid. If we put a tooth there, you've got 1/2 exactly of an icosahedron. When you do that again, and you box these beings, my family, that is black hole technology. When we ask that icosahedron, by just whether you do this with your hands or you just snap them together around these beings, whether you can see or not, even if you're just feeling, you can do this in your mind, you can do this in your sense. Even if you're imagining it, you're not imagining it. I promise you, you're not. And to do this magic, this helps you to take control over your reality, okay? This helps you to clear these things instantaneously throughout all of time and space, multidimensionally, throughout all of the floors, throughout all of the dimensions, everywhere, throughout wherever these distortions are through time and space, whether they're you, whether they're other people, whether they're people that we're allowing to drain us. Because once I closed down the energy, sent out more energy, just a little bit, not so much that things would be like, what's going on right now? Just enough that they go, hey, where'd it go? And then they go, oh my God, that feels good. Boom, freeze it all in place, box them up, cross them over. Ask the icosahedrons to bring them to the spiritual court of all the highest, most divine masters. Program every single one of your icosahedrons to bring any lower dimensional entities where they belong. If they are not dimensional entities, a part of the spell that you can put inside of these sacred geometries is you can ask those sacred geometries that if this being was not supposed to be removed, if these beings, and this goes with all your magic, as you go and you become the watchers that watch the watchers, my family, you can ask that when you do your clearing work, if that being was not supposed to be cleared, they might just go, oh, that's weird. I got dizzy for a second. Oh, that's weird. I kind of felt something. Oh, I'm getting a deja vu. They won't even know that they were taken away. If they weren't supposed to be taken away, but let me be honest with you. I have never boxed something up and have it put back. But to have those codes there for unconditional love, to have those codes there just in case, to watch yourself, to cover your self-worth, to cover your boundaries, to cover your belief structures of, oh, but I got it, but, no, that's an old reality. That's an old reality of duality that we do not no longer exist in. If you see something that is out of alignment, my family, then you grab that, you snatch that, and you cross that over. That is your God-given right. That is what you came here to do. This is the time that we came here to do this. This is the time that we came here to be in our power. And this, none of this stuff, we've already won. We've already won. We won a while ago. How weird this looks on your TV screen, calls your optic lenses, is up to you. Let me celebrate, my family. Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. With great power comes great responsibility. That's why I instilled this high level magic that we definitely couldn't have talked about. The feed would have went dark. Doug would have been having he wouldn't even have to call in his boss before. Okay. We're in a different place where I even can't say what I just said live on the air. And I freaking love you guys. Oof, Aquarius. I'm a gold star myself. Private eyes. What perfect song for Doug. Private eyes, they're watching you. They see your every move. Okay. Pisces. 1:45:30. All right. Let's do this. And the bird you cannot change. Shaman burp. Pisces, thank you for your patience. Waiting through an hour and 45 minutes of all that other stuff. I'm as free as a bird now.
Oh, I don't know. I can't tell. Does the song make me sad or happy, Alexander? Can you tell me?
Great power in controlling our emotions and feeling our emotions. Pisces will tell you that. As long as they're not taking a nap. As long as they're not sleeping 10 hours a day, that means they're going through something. Quiet on the set. Be quiet on the set. Better not be any Jehovah's Witnesses out here. We already integrated Jehovah. All right? Got people ringing the bell with bad intuition. We got quiet on the set, my family. Actually, it feels like it was a package.
Sign on the line, sir.
All right, Pisces. Come on. December 15, 2023 to January 15, 2023. What does Spirit want my Piscean family to know?
Michelle.
Oh, really? Oh, God, we're going to talk about this. Okay. Oh, Pisces, we're going to talk about this. All right. Well, for starters, there's some people in your life now from the past. How do I best say this? Here's my question to you. On the days that you're out of energy, on the days that you feel that you're really going through it, Pisces, did these people ever call? No, they don't. Good. All right. Do these people ever just show up at your house on the days where, the night before you burned the candle at both ends? No, they don't. Interesting. But they always show up when they need something. Okay? They always show up when you're in your best state. And when you're in this best state, it creates certain distractions in your life. I'll call it that. You were doing something. You were working on art. You were working on your work. You were putting paint on the canvas. And next thing you know, you're having to stop, wash off your brushes, hit pause, and then when they leave, you don't just go back to that same state you were in. There are people from the past, and Spirit is wanting you to know that a lot of the reason of what's been going on lately and a lot of what you're going through is due to the fact that you're seeing the people that you know you didn't want to see anymore. Like, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that some of these people, you love them, and that's good and that's beautiful. But you need to be honest with yourself on, are these distractions, and who or what and what things are distractions. I'm an advocate of things that most spiritual content creators, whatever you want to call Alexander, galactic shamans, are not advocates for. I think that if you'd like to play video games, for example, or do this thing, everything should be done in the right amount. You shouldn't wake up and then stay up late playing the same video game. That's addiction. That's pathetic in my eyes. I'm using that as the example because it's something that came up in my own life. Not that it was an addiction or is an addiction. It's that it's something that the rest of the reality would be triggered by this. Other facets of the reality would be like, you play video games and you're like, you do this and blah, blah, blah. What I'm saying is this. There are some things that are tough decisions, and there are some things that other people are seeing as problems that aren't problems. And there's other things that you're not seeing as a problem that are problems. And there's other things that I know that you know with your epic intuition. I mean, you're this very, very powerful water sign. You're the water sign that goes very, very deep. That's why you're represented as these two fish that can be at the bottom of the ocean, in the middle of the ocean, or at the top of the ocean. But as Scorpio is eagle of water, and the crab has the water comes up and the water goes. So we have this sign down here, we have this sign here, and we have this sign up here. All three signs of water. But with this sign, you guys go deep, and I know how deep you go, and I know how epic your intuition is, and I'm not taking anything away from these other water signs. All the zodiac signs are epic and have their own superpowers. But what I see with this Pisces right now is things are going to shift quickly when you want them to shift quickly, but you've created a box around yourself. And this box that you've created around yourself, you've worked too hard to be in that box, number one. And number two, we all need you. Spirit needs you. The rest of the wheel needs you. The zodiac needs you. The planet needs you. The galaxy needs you. The plants and the animals need you. Your other dimensional versions need you. Time and space needs you. And if you are distracted by these things that I bet you they don't even remember the reality that you came from, my family. Okay? Remove these distractions and put your healing and put your integration first. That is service to others. You need to serve yourself right now. You need to put yourself first, and you're putting these other people first. And I think it's because something else is going on and you're enjoying the distraction. But Alexander's here to take that distraction away. And I love you. I love you. All righty. Well then. He's Oh, Doug didn't like that one? Doug didn't like that one, Catherine? Pisces, clear your field. Clear your field. if the feed started to glitch right then while I was saying this very powerful message, and I hope that when you watch back later, not on live, that message isn't glitching. So rewind that, because that can't be recreated. That was live. Can you rewind that? That was live, Carl. Remove the distractions, Pisces. Stop allowing the distractions, and also take accountability for the fact that you've been allowing distractions because there's something that needs to be healed that you're not sure if you're ready. I promise you you're ready. I promise you got this. I love you all so freaking much. Not really sure if the next video is going to be the one with Joanne. I need to call Joanne. There's so many videos that need to come very, very soon. Very soon. It's going to be lots of videos. I don't have the time. Veronique's wondering, when's the next live, Alexander? That I don't know. But it will be soon, because I have much to share. Kind of keep riding this highest high. Hello there. I love you all so much. Do all the things and more. And I promise you, something else that you never expected, that you've been waiting for, will come in. And happy holidays. I know I'll see you again, and I know I'll see you again before then. But happy Kwanzaa, happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas. Say all the things, my family. I don't live in this reality where, oh, I can't say that. I can't say that. What is this? What is this? What is that? Seriously. Okay? I love you all very, 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 very much. I'll see you soon. Ooh, Jackie Blue. You're still here. But I said I was going to go. More people are showing up. We're all done. This is it. You guys just want to sit? Let's just sit. Let's just sit together. That was beautiful. I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for being here. Love you so much.